Shut up! Shut up! We got a PO box! Come on, Frank. I'll put those apps to some good use. Right in his dick. Got a PO box. You better be able to read that. You better get a good zoom. Better get a good zoom. You better get it in detail so I can read my shit I'm writing. Is it really?
Hello. It's that time of the... I was going to say month, but it happens twice. Damn it. Do a beep. It's that bi-monthly time of the month... That doesn't work either. It's that time again where I do a broken thing. And this is a concept I quite like the idea of. I just heard what that sentence was. That, and with a thesaurus and transferring that is an idea I quite like the idea of. I can't believe I passed English. What the bloody hell is that? What is that text? Why are you there? What are you saying? Why can't I read you? The ingredients of this recipe are as follows. Compound fracture, fly tears, the Parasite, and 2020. Although it is entirely up to the chef the quantity of this particular ingredient you add. You want to go overboard, feel free. Me, I'm going to stick my feet firmly on the side of sane. Look at that. One tear turns into, like, God knows how many. I can't do math. I can't even look at that and say, I think one tear turns into 4, but when we're split shot, depending on how it procs with the thing, and you get the idea. One tear turns into many, hence the infinity name. I do pray that if repentance comes along before my insides rot creatively, it adds more enemies like that. You know the infinity thing I was going for? Yeah. Let's just pray that there aren't that many goddamn rocks from the trigger on, because dear God, it really starts to break the concept. Well, it doesn't break the concept, it infinitely multiplies the concept, which then breaks the game. You get what I'm going for. The frame rate's becoming a goddamn Microsoft presentation. I've met Microsoft slideshow presentation! PowerPoint presentation. I don't know how I got that wrong so many times so soon. It's not just the tears that are multiplying, it's my mistake. Oh, that's it. Yes, fire rate up. That seems like a sensible thing to give me. What has happened to my head? Why do I look so dinky and poorly rendered? Again, at some point my graphics broke. I just don't know how to fix them. For real? Can I have some tech support in the comments? And no, when I say tech support, that's not me asking for help with lasers. It's because it's what the lasers are called in this game. Dear God, that is a mugging. This is Ragman. My damage is 2.5 and that is maniacal. That is nasty. There was no need for that sheer level of destruction of that guy. That was the first boss. I feel a little bit evil, all things considered. Dear God, the sheer amount of them. It's absolutely crazy. I did not cheat this. I did not spawn it. I did not re-roll. I could have probably edited that around so it looked that way. I'll be honest with you. I've got the finesse to do it. I'm a smart boy, but I didn't. The game just gave this to me. As if I needed any shielding with the infinite amount of flies I got on my side. If I got lost contact, you won't be able to get through it for hide nor hair. Never forget, boys and girls, that a troll bomb on a button press is a good thing. Never forget with that sound effect. Attempted assassinations are a joy to behold. JFK should have been smiling as it careened out of his goddamn head. Hey, I'll take that. Thank you, Duality. That's not a banging Slipknot song, and gives me the opportunity to not just prey on the stupid devil deals that give the same synergies year after goddamn years. Please, can we have an angel deal not rework, I guess, but overhaul? Just make the angel things more interesting. There are so many of those items that are just a different skin of an item that already exists in the devil deal pool. I'm pretty sure it's the dove and, like, spirit of the night or something that just does the same thing. I mean, sure, one gives you an extra bit of health, but whoop-diddy goddamn doodah, I can pick up a goddamn can of dog food and get that benefit. So I really don't know why I do it. I really don't know why I do drugs either. They have never helped me. Did you know that if you go on antidepressant drugs, one of the potential side effects is depression? No, I'm not kidding about that one. That's for real. That's one for one. That's a serious thing. God help us all. Is that a holy poo? Did I make a comment that angel deals should be better and the items should be better? So you give me that? You've already given me shit. You might as well go for the whole goddamn 9 yards on bodily waste. Oh, retrovision. See, if I didn't mess up the graphics enough. I really can't get over the fact, though, that fly tears. I don't know if it's in the core game or not, but if it is, it should come in unaltered. If it's just from a mod pack that Macmillan decides to just incorporate, don't alter it. Because the fact it just gives everything infinite range until it makes contact with something, and if it has piercing of any form, it will never leave. It's God damn it, that's twice now! I already have that. Anyway, point is, it's nice. It's a nice break. Keep the break. Why is there a smorgasbord of shite for me to just pick up for free? Thanks. Oh, I get to melt Ragman and Ragmega in one run with the same poison. Now that's a joy I don't deserve, but I'll gratefully and gladfully take. Wait, gladfully? Gladly! My ability to go through life with the English language flawlessly has deteriorated rapidly in the past month. The firmament? You take the moon. I have taken the moon, you're right. Jesus Christ, the size of this thing. Oh my... I know I re-rolled that, but bear in mind, I haven't been overly using that, all things considered. I really haven't. This is a profound joy I take. A profound joy. The non-stop glowing flies just going through, just eradicating everything, multiplying on contact with the... Ooh, first thing it finds. By the way, that's if I'm going to make that noise when finding a ghost, should have been... Yes! I've got multiple forms of making deities angry with me. May as well take another cross. I'm Seraphim. I am faceless, except for one eyeball I have, which has a burning candle dripping wax into it for the rest of eternity. This is my punishment for being a cheating prick, but I'm still dealing damage to the demons and the devil, so they haven't quite snipped my wings yet. I'd like the lore of this episode so far. Purity. Or a stat boost. Oh, and my tier rate is 1. And my tier rate is 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the stairway to heaven in insect form! Dear God! For making the staircase joke, this escalated quickly. You know it's a good run when you manage to actually forget you've had Holy Mantle the entire time. When you don't even need that, and it's me playing with the finesse of a goddamn cabbage patch, You've got to realize how much gold you have struck. Goodbye, mommy. Bob's brain or Coloboma. Coloboma will break this infinitely, so of course I'm going to take that. Okay, that's the item I was trying to think of. Yep, there it is. That was the item I was trying to think of when it was turned to making the Infiniteers gimmick work even better. Here it is. It's really pointless, though, when I go for the Infiniteer gimmick of splitting a tier into 1,000, and by the way, I've stopped shooting. That's just continuing to happen for some reason. It really is pointless when my tier rate comes this high that they start despawning. I'm not going to complain. Makes sense. Game's got a hard time processing. So now all I'm going to do is tap the trigger a bit. This armada of arse shit is just going to perpetuate itself constantly. And I got to do nothing. God bless Godhead, man. I mean, I imagine he did, and that's why it's so powerful in the first place, hence how it's got a name. But shut up. By the way, is this just going to continue to happen? I feel like I've killed every boss twice at this point. Maybe that's just because of the autopilot I've been on, quite literally with these heat-seeking missiles for flies. Well, I think I figured out the reason it is still going and lasting so long is mainly due to the fact that every time I fire one singular goddamn pair of tears, flies, projectiles, whatever you want to goddamn label them as, the frame rate does crawl to the speed of 1. Bit of a problem when your tier rate ends up matching the outputted image rate. I'm not sure where those lasers are coming from. They're on the edge of the room with no flyer near them. I think I'm going to remove that for the sake of our eyeballs. One more, though. And there it is. There's no enemy for it to proc on, but it just keeps doing it. Let's remove that so this episode doesn't last about 6 hours for us just to get to the next floor. Never forget, though, just how broken that was for the short time we had it. Old Matriarch, hello. I don't remember you ruining a lost run I had on Greed on stream just a week ago. No, I'm not. This isn't in no way cathartic for me. The Void? In an angel room? That's the real sin. What the hell is that? Pattern. Flesh of the lamb. Looks like a goddamn pancake on a Halo plate. That's not helping. I need you to hit it. Don't make me go to Huss to find out. Come on, this is your item. Oh, you son of a bitch. Look what you made me do. My thumb legitimately slipped. I didn't mean to do that. What on earth is that? God's Eye, all-seeing. Oh my Christ, what does that do specifically? I think I know what I'm doing the next run that I get that isn't me going through the brittle bones thing that makes me want to gouge out my eyes. Oh, yes, continuum on top of my already ridiculous gimmick. So now when the flies stop being flies, they still go all the way across the world. All right then. What have I done? Okay, what is happening? Why are they purple now? Is it something to do with the all-seeing? I don't know because I can't see all that much and the frames have gone down to the single digits again. It really feels like you've got to just wait, don't damage it at all, then all fire at the same time for the damage modifier. Instead of that being an intentional design philosophy made by a competent team of individuals trying to make the combat, the fight, seem all the more significant every second, no, it's because I'm trying to circumvent the shit that Macmillan put in to try and make fun runs like fun! That man is an amalgamation of goddamn socky cabbage patches when it comes to trying to make the player feel less powerful. He's an assortment of asymmetrical anuses constantly trying to shit on our smile. I'll never know why. Like, seriously. When you were trying to, like, give a backhanded insult to all the data miners and the people that were just ruining your puzzles, now that I can respect. But Delirium, on top of it, with the ridiculous damage gating and the crazy evasions and teleporting, I don't know, man, I think you went a little bit too far in the direction of trying to piss off the people that support you so fucking strongly. It's a good thing we're all sadists that really enjoy the challenge, isn't it? Otherwise, that would not have gone over so well. I still really want to know what the hell this stupid floating flesh does. I thought I figured it out at one point when I got a hit and then dropped a mystic key, but that's clearly not happened again since. So I'm about as lost as my win percentage with the character of the Lost. Alright, pray for me that something doesn't come along and ruin this bloody lust. And accuracy brings power. Again, considering the fact that none of the projectiles can miss because they stay in the air the entire time, that's ridiculously powerful. Alright, I'm coming, question mark. I took some pills with your name on it. I'm pretty sure that that is the inoculation. Inoculation? Inoculation. Inoculated. You know what I'm trying to say? Like vaccinated? Is this a word I've made up in my brain? Inoculation. Pretty sure I've been vaccinated too. He's already dead because it took me long enough to figure out what I was trying to say. It's alright. I'm certainly not getting an infection or a disease from all these flies buzzing around me now. My brain's in perfect tip-toppity order. Nothing wrong with it. You really need to stop spawning these poor things. No one needs to... Oh, that's another fly item that'll come in handy. But no one needs to suffer past you, my boy. Come on now. That looks super cool. I'm keeping that. Although, Jesus Christ, the pattern it creates really messes with my eyes, but still, I maintain the fact it looks cool. But seriously, Delirium, stop making me search for you, for the love of God, please. Just show yourself before, like, 1,800 more bosses have to pop their clogs again. Oh, for the love of God, I already went through boss rush. They've already met their own goddamn demise. In the case of that boss I just killed, they've already met themselves. Well, being selfish and come out to play. There you are. Now, oh my God, his health. This seems drastically unfair. And I say that from the perspective of Delirium being the victim for once. It's a rare occurrence where that's the case. Frames are going into the void as well, might I add. Dear Lord, I can't walk. Well, I can safely say you weren't even the best fit for this synergy. Even you weren't a match, and I feel just a smidge bad. Given the silly gimmick name I ended up giving it and the awful fate I provided to you. Not even remotely taking it easy on you. I feel like I just walked in with a 9-iron and infinitied off on your head. Like this video, subscribe for more, and watch another. Thank you very much for watching this silly shit. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Like, for real. Comment section. Give me some ideas for some broken synergies in the future. Or just in general say, oh, hey, thanks. And 1,000,001 thanks go to the patrons keeping this goddamn show alive. And specifically the VIPs I thank right now. David Beasley, Surface Munchler, Ernie's Man, Casey McClara, AJ, DJ Kitty, King of Ember, and E. Magnus Hahn. Thanks again, for real, for doing all you do. And every single one of you goddamn patrons, really. You keep this gear turning, this show a running. Thank you, and see you next time.